everyone! So I'm back with another large Japanese proxy haul full of K-pop related things. And so I bought all these things using Zenmarket, which is basically my go-to proxy site, especially when it comes to shopping on Yahoo Auctions. And so from their warehouse, they shipped this through UPS, since that's usually the most economical and fastest way for things to get to me in my country. And this package actually arrived rather late last night, so everything's already been removed, but I just wanted to show you the box it came in and sort of a peek of all the kind of packing material that was protecting everything. But now that it's actually light out, I'm going to show you guys what was actually in here. Alright, so how I usually reveal things in my large proxy orders is I go through things that are from other groups other than 2PM, because I primarily buy things on these Japanese sites that are 2PM related. And so I will attempt to do the same thing here. And so what I'm going to start off with is this MYNAME Carpe Diem photo book. And so for the past few years, MYNAME has been releasing these photo books along with a calendar set to, I think, their fan club exclusively. And this was the one they released this past spring. And so it has 4 of the MYNAME members because Insu is currently enlisted in the military. And there's different covers for this. So all 4 of the members have their own individual covers, but because my bias is Insu, I decided to go with this group version. And there's a lot of nice photos in this. And I would say they really improved when it comes to posing, because the past 3 photo books they've had of this, they all just look really awkward, and it was kind of a cheesy posing or photo shoot. So this was, I think, a step up for this photo shoot they did in Laos. And so I'm glad I finally have this, because I've been hunting for that group cover for ages. And it also came with the calendar. And so it's just your standard kind of desk calendar. And around the same time when I bought this, which I'm gonna say was about 2 months ago, I ended up getting this Jinkyu photo book I think he released for some birthday event. And so this is just a nice little photo book. It does make noises when you open it. But there's some nice photos of Jinkyu, and kind of wish the quality was a little sharper. I think there's this sort of stylistic blurring effect that's going on, but I'm glad that I got this, and it was really cheap. It was only like 300 yen, so that was a total score. And now the next few things are going to be from FNC, and mostly AOA things. I'm going to start off with this album, and so I finally have the first press edition of their Angel Story single, and I bought this for a pretty good price, and it did come with Sohyun's photocard, which was one of the ones I'm missing. So earlier this year I've been working a lot on my AOA photocard collection, especially for their older cards, and so I think now I'm just missing Chilla's from the set, which is nice, and this is all in very good condition, so I'm happy that I finally have this album. And then the other FNC Kingdom thing I have is actually their 2014 Blu-ray set. So this I think is one of the more difficult ones to find. You could usually find the 2015 one fairly easily, and 2013 set. And so this just comes with 2 DVDs, this little mini photo book, and I'm glad I found the Blu-ray edition, because I've mentioned this in my videos multiple times, but when it comes to concerts, it's really worth it, I think, to get the Blu-ray edition as opposed to the DVD version. And so there's 2 different nights that they have on both these discs, and so this is sort of a look at what performances were in there. So we have FTIsland, CN Blue, AOA, some N Flying, and some collaboration stages, which I can't wait to watch. And now I have some FTIsland things that I ended up getting. And so this was this big bundle full of season greetings, DVDs, one of their magazine DVDs, some postcards, and this is a poster and a little mini photo book. And all this was a buyout price for 300 yen. So I kind of jumped on this because I don't really intend to buy FTIsland Season's Greetings other than try to get some of their DVDs or postcards in it. So this was kind of perfect. So this has their 2012 and then their 2013 making DVDs. This was, I think, an F&C magazine. So I'm not really sure what's on this, but I will investigate. And then these postcards are from, I believe, their 2013 Season's Greetings. So there's some very nice large postcards of all the members. And inside this little clear file, which has FTIsland on it. There's some holographic stickers. I'm not sure if you can tell on this. And then some more of our postcards. And then this photo book just has some nice photos of everyone from nearly 8 years ago. They were all babies at this time. And then the last things for, I guess, this little FNC portion of the haul are 2 photo cards. So I picked up Sohyun's mini skirt and then this punched Sehyun puppy event ticket. Now this last bundle I got that's not 2 PM related are a bunch of Chongmin jacket cards. And some of these I already own, but I didn't own a few of these, and these also came with some official SM Town postcards when he was super young. I'm not sure which SM Town this was from. And then this is also from, I think, let's see, their first live tour back in 2006. And I've been trying to fill out more of my TVXQ jacket cards, but I've been trying to hold out for those bundles because I know that instead of buying them individually, that's really the way I'm going to fill out the sections of my binder. Okay, so now into the 2 PM things. I don't have a lot of larger things in this haul. It's mostly photo cards, but there are quite a few special things that I was really surprised came up for auction, and I managed to grab them at the prices that I did. But before I get into, I guess, the more special items, I'm going to show some magazines. So I picked up this Cam magazine, I think from 2012, and this is sort of an impulse buy because I like buying these magazines, especially when 2 PM or one of the members is on one of the covers. And then the only 2 PM section is this little 12-page book. So I probably should avoid buying these really large, I guess, non-K-pop related magazines, but this cover was a little too pretty to pass up, so I'm glad I got this. And it wasn't that expensive. It was probably under 500 yen. And then the other magazine I picked up was this Japanese version of The Star back in fall 2017. And so Wooyoung's on the cover here, and the reason why I picked this up, not just because Wooyoung's on the cover here, but it did come with the special bonus, I guess, photo or postcard that they distributed, I think, at some online store within Japan. And there's a lot of nice other, or let me show you the Wooyoung photos. So there's some really nice photos of him here, along with the interview, I think translated into Japanese. And we also have Vix in here, JJ Project. I think this is a look back at previous editions of The Star, so it's kind of interesting. they included that there. Some block B, B2B, Kunakun, Highlight, Ajax, and pretty big section for BTS, and GD, and then some stuff on 101. And they did advertise for their Wild Beat DVD on the back cover as well. Alright, so now I'll get into, I guess, the photo books, which I did pick up a few, including this one that they wrapped in this Gentleman's Game poster, which was interesting. But I finally have their hottest fan club event for their 2000 or New Year's party 2015, and this is a little larger than I was expecting, given the size of their other photo books. But you have basically little mini posters, all the members inside, with a lot of nice group shots and some collages of photos. So this is, I think, one of the trickier things to pick up secondhand nowadays, so I'm glad I got that for a good price. And it was also included, in addition, I guess, to that poster, was, I guess, the little pamphlet of goods you could buy during that fan meeting. So they do have the original price of what they sold that for there, as well as some ads for their Takeoff and Story app, and a collaboration they did with Sony during Guilty Love. And now this next photo book was one I had to get, knowing how hard it was to get his first fan meeting Korean photo book, and that was Junho's latest photo book that they had for his unforgettable, or the special day, Unforgettable Day, is what that translates to. And his canvas one that was sold last year is really hard to get secondhand nowadays. So I paid sort of a premium price for this, but I'm glad I did, because they just had their online goods resale advertised, and this was sold out, so they weren't reselling these. So I'm glad I did pick this up when I did. But there's some just nice photos of Junho, of course, in this. Similar to the teaser they had when they're counting down to the days until his fan meeting. And now for this last photo book, or rather I should call it a photo book slash CD thing. It's something that I never really expected would be part of my collection. And there's a number of reasons for why that is. And so what this is Taecyeon's Lonely Oak Cat's Christmas, and this is this photo book that he gave out during his special 2016 Christmas slash birthday event, since his birthday is a few days after Christmas. And I guess I'll go through the reasons why this is special and why I never really expected this to be part of my collection. So I guess the obvious number one reason is because this is actually hand signed by Taecyeon. And so he distributed these specific versions in these envelopes during the event. So there weren't too many of these distributed, though they did have an online sale after the event of just these photo books without the envelope and without the signatures and some other things that I'll go through that are in this. And so I ended up actually buying one of the online versions a few years ago. So that was sort of why I never really thought I would get the venue one, because usually these are very marked up and it's hard to get these for under 10,000 yen on Yahoo auctions. But luckily the seller, I think, just misspelled something, and I managed to find this for well under half the price that they're usually listed for. So this was a very happy find, and a little closer look on the envelope. It's kind of awkward, so you see it's a little squished here because it doesn't really, it's not supposed to lie flat exactly. But this is what it came in, and when I got this, it was actually sealed in plastic wrap. I just wanted to look at the contents before I showed it to you guys. All the photos, I believe, are the same as the online version. So you have just Taecyeon being his silly self here. And the thing that makes this, I think, really special, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted this, even though I already owned this photo book before, is because it comes with a special CD. And so on this disc are a bunch of solo songs from Taecyeon. And so he's released other, I guess, Christmas event CDs before, but this was one of the, like, I guess, longer tracklist ones that he released prior to his Winter Hitori solo album he released in Japan. So behind this little jacket card is a tracklist, actually, if this will focus. So there are some songs on here that he did include in his Winter Hitori solo album, which I thought was interesting, like Move Your Body, TikTok, his version of Promise. So that was pretty cool. And also this jacket card image is different than the one that came in the online sale copy of this photo book. So this was a very surprising but nice find. Alright, so now I'm going to go on to albums, and quickly I'll show you that I did get another copy of Go Crazy, and the reason for that was because it came with Taecyeon's CD plate, and I'm trying to collect all the member CD plates for this release. And it was really cheap. It was, I think, like 400 yen. And I also picked up actually a sealed copy of their regular version of I'm Your Man. And I didn't actually own the regular version of this. And then zooming on the track list, there are some songs on here that are not included in their other versions. And because this was sealed, it did come with a card. So I got the, I guess, logo or group card, whatever you want to call this, which is one I didn't have. And then another jewel case I ended up picking up was Chansung's regular version of his Complex album. So this is, again, another one I don't own. And this came with two cards. So it came with this clear card, which was given out if you bought one of his albums at his concert venue. And then this photo card. And so I'm really behind actually on his Complex set. So I'm going to try to slowly build that up. And then the last album I picked up was actually an OST. So this is a Taiwanese drama called Tiama Chocolate. And I've never actually seen this drama, but the reason why I picked this up was because one of the songs, so this first track here, features Junho. So of course I needed to get this, and I think there's actually a music video on 2PM's channel of this song. So if you haven't seen that. And this just comes with this box packaging, and just look how much they filled this up with just cardboard. So there's all this wasted space, but I guess they wanted this to look like a box of chocolates. And this just has a simple lyrics photo book here. And then the CD is tucked in there. And then next up is the only, I guess, concert DVD that I bought for 2PM. And that is their limited edition of their 2PM at 2PM 2015 Arena Tour. And I think out of all their Japanese DVDs that are limited edition, this is one of the more difficult ones to pick up for a good price. So, used. And so I think these were all sold out pretty quickly. And so I think just now you're starting to see more of them circulate on the used market. And so I got this copy because it came in the sealed bag and it was in good condition for a good price. So I'm slowly building up my 2PM concert collection, and I made a lot of progress, I think, this year. So I just need a few more and finally have all of them. And now I did pick up a few more DVDs, but they were acting project related. This first one is this DVD box set for Who Are You? The Japanese version. And so this is a drama with Taecyeon in it. I don't really go out of my way to buy Japanese box sets because, for one, they're grossly expensive, and two, there's no English subtitles or anything, so they're never usually worth it to buy. But I bought this because I think it was like 800 yen, and it comes with this big box with all these discs. And this photo book, which got a little damaged, sadly. But this has some photos of Taecyeon and the other two leads, as well as a postcard set, which was sort of the main reason why I decided to buy this. So you have a few of these with Taecyeon in them, and then the two other leads. And then I purchased another Japanese DVD, or rather this is a Blu-ray, and that's for the movie 20, which has Junho in it. And so this is the limited edition, and so there's a couple of really nice things that come in this version, even though this doesn't come with English subtitles or anything. And I think it's, I'm not sure if it's region locked Blu-ray or not, but this is the Blu-ray case itself, and it comes with multiple discs here. And what's special about this disc is it's actually a CD with the OST on it. And they didn't come out with an official OST. There was just a promo OST, which I do own. I think I showed it in one of my videos before. So this is the only kind of official way to get the soundtrack, is if you buy this limited edition Japanese version. And the second track here, Cupid's Arrow, is a song that Junho actually sung in, which was pretty cool. And it's actually a nice song, in my opinion. And this limited edition also comes with a little booklet with some photos of the main three actors, and some things about the soundtrack here. And what also came in these limited editions were some postcard sets. And so there were 3 different sets you could get randomly. This is the one that came in this copy that I got used. And what I kind of hate about these is that they're not detached. So I'm not sure how I'm going to put this on my binders. I think what I might do is just stick this in here, since Junho is on the end, and then they have the group shot. But I'm not sure because that is a little bulky. And so not only do I have the Japanese limited edition version of 20, but I also have the Korean limited DVD version of 20 as well. And this I didn't think I would get anytime soon, especially not on the Japanese site, because this is Korean press and they came out with Japanese versions with Japanese subtitles, obviously. But this was something I've been wanting for a while, and it went out of print, I think, really quickly. So it's been a little difficult to get. And so looking here, this is actually a Region 3 DVD, so you need a special DVD player to actually play it, but it does come with English subtitles, like the regular edition that I own already. But there's some nice special bonus things that I think make the limited edition of this worth getting. And this is sort of a cool feature. It has this little tug card for the cover, and then this here is the movie script. So it's kind of cool they included that. And then this little disc set itself has this nice packaging with 2 discs here and Junho's pictured on this side, and this does come with some photocards, which is cool, along with these 2 stickers. But again, like the Japanese version, I don't know how I'm going to be storing these because this is a limited edition, and frankly, this particular movie limited edition is hard to get nowadays. I feel kind of uncomfortable ripping these, even though I do want these 4 photocards in my binder. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this, or if I'm gonna commit and just separate them. But yeah, that's what comes in this DVD package. And now the last big thing before I move on to photocards, because I do have a little stack of photocards that I got in this haul as well. This is sort of, I guess, an epic haul, or epic end of the year haul, because the next one I'm building, I'm not anticipating it to be very big. I'm just picking up a few cards here and there. I'm not really going to be getting any albums or big things, or I'm trying not to, because I'm trying to size down my collection. But one of the most exciting things I think in this package was this light stick here. And so this is Junho's light stick from his 2017 SS summer tour. This is when he was promoting his ice cream song. And it just kind of looked like IOI's light stick, but the design's a little different and it's really cute. As you see here. So this is something I've been wanting for a very long time. Junho has a few exclusive, or I guess solo light sticks. So I do have his pen one that I got during his flashlight tour, which I just adore, but this is really cute too, and I'm really happy that I finally have this. And when I bought that, it actually came with 2 other light sticks. So it came with this Tiara treasure box light stick, which I don't collect tiara, so if someone would like this, do let me know. And also another one of these JYP Nation things that doesn't really work. So I'll probably have to try to throw this away or something, because I don't really want it. I already own like 5 of these. Oh, and then one last thing before we move on to cards. I did do some online orders for Chansung goods for his complex tour. And one of the things I ended up buying was his figurine for Chanana. And so TPM has been putting out a lot of these figurines lately. Oops. And so I've been trying to get these slowly. I do have 2 other ones that I'll be sharing during my end of the month haul that I got recently. But this is the one I have for Chansung right now. It's really cute. So now we finally reached the photocard portion of this haul that I guess didn't come with an album or something. And so I'll try to get through this quickly because this video is getting quite long. So first, I ended up buying a few star card sets to finish up my TPM star card collection. So I was just missing a few cards from Taecyeon and Kun, and I got 2 bundles where now I have complete collections of theirs minus their autograph cards, and then just 1 Junho clear card that I'm missing. But I got this text set, so I just needed a couple cards from this. If someone's looking for Taecyeon star cards, you could hit me up and we could, and I could sell these for really pretty cheap. The ones that I'm not using. And then for Kun here, I think I just needed like 1 or 2 of these cards. So most of these are available as well. And then I also got this little post-it note thing. I think that was released for a special event when they released their Japanese version of Go Crazy. And this is Junho's specific version. And then I also got this little bundle for 20 promotional Japanese photos and postcards. So I think if you went to the Japanese movie event or something, you would get one of these. And so this is a nice little group photo. And then these two postcards. And when I ordered that little Chanana figurine for Chansung's Complex Goods online orders, I did get his live photo set. So that's what these look like. In the back. And more Chansung things I ended up getting was his W member complex card. And I got this actually with his Zoo PM cafe, or second cafe. I'm not sure what the official title was for that, but at the cafe event they had for their 10th anniversary. They gave out random member postcards. So I got that as a set. And individually I also bought Taehyun's and Junkei's for pretty good prices. I decided to collect the full set for these, if possible. And then for Chansung's Japanese fan meeting, they had these memorial cards with a little message on them. So I have that. And then I also picked up a few more cards for Junkei's My 20s. So this was his Korean little event they had last year. So I picked up 2 more of these to fill out that little section in my binders. And then for Junho, I picked up this message card for his Winter Boy, or his Winter Special Concert he had at the beginning of this year, along with the W number for Flashlight. And lastly for Junho, I do have a few cards from his latest Korean fan meeting, the Special Day, Unforgettable Day one. So I do have this 4th prize lottery memorial card for that event. And also this special photo if you spend over 100,000 won at the event. And I actually ordered a bunch of the trading cards from someone who went to the event, but there were a few duplicates with the ones I ordered, so I ended up just picking up the ones I was missing on Yahoo auctions because they weren't selling very much. Thankfully, these cards are much easier to get a hold of compared to his fan meeting from last year for Canvas. And so these are what they look like. And then also for Junkei, I ended up picking up this little bundle with his Go Crazy special gift card, this fan-made sticker, and then this premium fan meeting card. And then lastly, I ended up getting this postcard set for TPM. I think this was given out during one of their fan meetings back in 2012, but I may be mistaken. I need to do a little bit more research of what these are exactly. But these are really large postcards. And so you have some unit ones here. And then some member ones. And these were all shot, I believe it says Paris. So I guess this is when they were in Paris. And it comes in this little envelope that's like a frame. So this is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do expect a 2 p.m. specific photocard collection update coming very soon. Now that I have these last few cards, I'm just waiting for some sleeves that hopefully will get in later today. And I'll start filming that collection update, especially if you've seen these hauls for the past few months. You know that my 2 p.m. photocard collection has greatly grown. So look forward to that, and until next time, bye guys.